everyone, it's Sergeant Michael here, coming to you with the official intro video to E40 Season 3. I'm so pumped for this season, guys. We have a bunch of players. I believe we have 7 players, including myself, I think. But I wanted to start off by showing you guys my war room. So this is my bedroom. I have turned it into my war room, and you can tell that I have been hard at work. There's crap everywhere. I completely remodeled my bedroom, basically. And that was to make a spot here for my war room to go. So I've got my board all set up for E40. So yeah, this is going to be my new setup. So I decided to put this in the middle of the room, and I put a backsplash up for it. So this is the biggest map I've ever made. It's 4 feet tall, 8 feet long. So I thought, yeah, that's an appropriate backsplash for videos. So basically, what you're going to see if I'm using the map is you're just going to see the board here. But when I'm recording videos, like talk videos, basically this table is going to be here. And you're going to see something like this. So that's why I wanted to put a backsplash up, because you're going to see, pretend the chair is me. You're going to see me, and then I wanted to have a background that was somewhat Axis and Allies. So set that up for that. I've got my pieces on the floor here. Those are also going to go on this table, as well as the income tracker. This guy right here, if I can grab it, that guy's going to go on the table as well, because I don't like using this income tracker up here. I just don't like having to reach over the table. I have knocked stuff over several times doing that, so it's easier to just have it separate, ready, easily accessible. And then up here I've got my battle board. So basically I'm going to be taking my turn. We're going to be moving up here. I'll have it on the tripod, obviously, that time, the camera. But I've got France set up on the battle board already, because I know that's coming. And I've got my spot here to roll all of my dice. I've got my empty cup, no limit. Handy dandy. Got a light there, because that's going to need some extra lighting when the camera's there, when I'm blocking the light. And that is the last thing I really need to change. Obviously, I need to clean off this table so I can get it all set up and beautimous. But one last thing I have to change is I have to put a light above where this clock is. I have to put a light up on the ceiling to give direct lighting to this table. And you can see the reason right here. You can see my shadow. It is very, very, very prominent. And that is because the light is behind me when I'm recording my videos. So I could open up the curtains and let natural light in if I'm recording during the day. That actually is excellent lighting, and that would work. But if it's like today where people are working in the yard, or if I'm recording at night, which does happen a lot because I work during the day, then you're going to be seeing a whole lot of this. So I'm going to go ahead and just buy a light, put it on the ceiling, so that cut the middleman, just cut all shadows, the light's coming directly to the board. So that's going to make it a lot easier for you guys to see what's going on. I mean, there's not great lighting in my room as it is. So I'll go ahead and introduce you guys to the players real quick. So we've got Lars. So basically everyone who's playing this season is new to E40. And most of them are from Reddit, which is very exciting. So we have Lars, he's playing Germany. Generalfund is coming back to play again. He's playing Russia this time. Paul is playing Japan. I am playing America and China. Chris is playing the Commonwealth, which is UK, Europe, UK Pacific, and Anzac combined. Ben is playing Italy, and Jumbo Cow is playing as France. And France is actually a viable power in this version because of the Vichy France rules. They actually have an income. They can actually produce units after round 1. So yeah, they're actually playable in this version. China is still the same. So I decided to take China, playing as America, just because that's the combo to go with. And I also didn't really want anyone who's new to the rules to have to play 2 nations and also simultaneously learn the rules. And a lot of these guys are also simultaneously learning how to play over YouTube. They have never played over YouTube before. So yeah, I decided to be the one to take 2 nations to lighten the burden of everyone as much as I could. But with that, I would advise you to go ahead and go subscribe to all these guys. I should have links to all of their channels in the description of this video. I know that Paul, the guy who's playing Japan, said his channel is private, so he's not going to be sharing it with the public. But I will be doing end of round recaps just like I did last season. So after an entire round of play, I'll be going and recapping everything that happened that round. So you guys will still be able to see what happened with Japan. You just won't be able to see them and take their actual turn. Only the people playing the game are going to be able to watch Japan take their actual turn. But I would advise you, go ahead and go sub to all those guys. Again, I'll have their channels in the description so you can watch along with us. Guys, I'm so stoked for this to start. One last thing, a few national objectives have changed since I sent the rule book out to everyone. A few national objectives have been edited and one has been removed completely. So I'm not going to add all this to the description of the video, but I will comment down below. I'm going to leave a comment with all of the changes to the national objectives. In addition to that, I'm going to leave another comment with some clarifications on a few rules. I was talking to my good bud, Uncle Sam. He was going over the rules with me. He left a bunch of recommendations on clarification, and a lot of them I agree. It's very important to highlight that those rules just need a little bit of clarification. So I'll be leaving those just clarifications in a comment, as well as all the NO changes in 2 comments on this video. So go ahead and scroll down there, check them out, make sure you're all read up, and we are all on the same page in terms of rules, ready to play this thing. Guys, I'm so excited. Lars, with that, I hand it to you, brother, to go ahead and start us off with Germany. I'm excited to see what you do. I'm excited to see what everyone does, how this game goes. May the best team win. This is Sergeant Michael saying peace out.